Hi everybody, I am Paige. Welcome to my channel, Paperbacks and Lattes. Today I want to tell you my favorite things in March. So every month I like to give you just an overview of my month. I got this idea originally from Bree from In 11 Words. I always want to give credit to where credit's due. This is not my original idea. So I did get the idea from her, and this is my third month doing this series. So these are some favorites of mine, what I've done in the month of March, just anything to do with like my personal life in that month. So I have 4 categories: TV, books, items, and what I've done. So let's go ahead and get started. So I know this is quite redundant from the past 2 months, but I watched the last episode of Nurses. The season ended, and I watched the last episode. And they are filming, I think this show is filmed in Canada. They are filming a second season, but I don't know if they've picked it up yet in the US for a contract or not. I hope so, because I want to continue on in the series. This series shows the life of nurses. It's very similar to Grey's Anatomy, to where, it's a drama following all these characters, but they're nurses instead of doctors. I really have enjoyed it. I also watched more in Bridgerton, and I'm still not finished with the first season because I kind of go, like, I don't know, I watched a little bit and then I'll go a long time without watching something else. I'm not a big TV watcher anymore. I used to watch TV all the time, and now I read books. So that is what I prefer to do, but I am enjoying the Bridgerton series. I'm at the part now, if you've watched the series, where the main couple, he has told her that he couldn't have children. She didn't realize that what he was doing to prevent them from having children. She was so naive, and she didn't realize it until she found out from somebody that it's not that he couldn't have children, it's that he won't have children. Like, he chooses not to have children. That hurt her very deeply, because he knows that's like the one thing she wants in life is a husband and children. So their relationship is on the rocks right now, and that is where I'm at in the series. I'm telling you, I don't watch very much TV at all. I just pick it up here and there. So that's why I still haven't finished the series, the first season. But I want to continue on. I need to choose to watch instead of read. My husband and I began this TV series called Transplant. It's a TV show about this doctor. He's from Syria, and they are refugees from Syria, and he takes care of his sister. They're both in America now, and he lands this job at a hospital. He's a doctor, but the university where he went in Syria will not release his papers. So his job at the hospital seems temporary, because they say if they can't get a hold of his like documents to prove that he's qualified for this, that he can't work there anymore. But he's a fabulous doctor, and he has been, he's dealing with so much in his life because they are refugees. And this is an amazing show. I really love it. I love any kind of doctor themed show, and this is a new one, and I've watched a few episodes of it and have really enjoyed it. And then I kind of semi-watched Night Watch the other day when my husband had it on. This is a show that we used to watch, and it has recently come back on. This follows a group of EMS people in New Orleans, and it shows like the night shift, so the people who work the night shift on the EMS team in New Orleans. It shows what they go through, the patience that they, you know, take, and it's pretty interesting. I didn't watch like the whole episode, but I just kind of watched a little bit of it with my husband. We used to watch the show all the time, and now it's back, so we'll probably watch it from here and there sometimes. The next category is books. I read 33 books in the month of March. My favorite book of the month was Hookshot by Kennedy Ryan. This was the third book in the Hoop series. And I participated in the Kindle Clear Readathon, and I read 10 books for the readathon. I'm also participating in the Love Has Sprung Instagram bingo board that Shelby Taggart Reads has created. She used to make videos for YouTube. I don't think she has made them in quite a while, but she is very active on Instagram, so go check her out. She makes all these templates for, you know, what you're reading, what you're currently reading, what you have read, your favorite book of the month, things like that. And she also makes these fun bingo boards, and they're just like reading challenges. You try to read books based on those prompts, and I like to participate in those bingo boards. I think the Love Has Sprung bingo board runs through the entire, you know, season of spring. It's not just March. So I have been participating in that. Then the third category is items I have acquired in the month of March. Just, you know, fun, unique items. So the first one is my coffee bar. I will put a picture up of it. I have wanted a coffee bar for a long time. I finally decided, you know, I'm going to get one. I found one on Amazon. I ordered it, and I absolutely love it. I love having all my coffee related items in one spot, and it frees up counter space in my kitchen as well. I have my coffee bar in my dining room. And I did make these coffee mug holders. I got 2 pieces of wood. I stained them, and me and my husband put hooks on them. I still haven't hung them up yet. I also made a canvas that just has coffee on it, and I'm gonna put all that up above my coffee bar, hopefully at some point. We've just been so busy lately. I feel like every weekend is just filled with things, and hopefully one of these days we'll get around to hanging that. But I am enjoying having all my coffee things on my coffee bar. The next item I got is another coffee mug. I collect coffee mugs, and this is my Nightmare Before Christmas coffee mug. I saw this at Walmart, and I'm like, oh my goodness, they're starting to sell, like, this is a Disney mug. You know, it's made out of that good quality. You know, I'm very particular on my coffee cups. Some of the ones Walmart sells, like, that are not Disney or another well-known company, feel like, you know, if you touch it, it's gonna break. This one feels sturdy, and I like it. So, and of course, it's Nightmare Before Christmas. I love the movie, love it. Got my Jack Skellington on there. So, and it's purple and black, my 2 favorite colors. So anyway, I saw it, I had to have it. And then the last item that I got is a car. So I'll put a picture of it up here too. I needed a car because my husband's truck died, and he's been needing a new vehicle anyway. So he took my SUV, and I got a car because I just wanted something smaller. I wanted something better on gas. I just wanted a car. It's been so long. I've been driving an SUV for a long time. I wanted it to go back to a car, so I got a Honda Civic, and I have been very happy with it, and I'm really glad I got it. And now the last category is things I've been doing in the month of March. The first thing is I've been embroidering again. This is something that I can do while I'm listening to audiobooks, which is really great. Audiobooks has really helped me free up some of my time where I don't have to just sit there and like read. I can do other things while I'm reading. So I completed one project in March, and I started on a second one. But this is the one that I completed. It is a mason jar with flowers in it. And this is like canvas material. Now I just have to get a canvas frame, and staple this to the canvas frame. Then I can hang it up. But I thought the design was so cute. It says believe in your dreams. Sorry, I had to see that. I couldn't read it through my camera. But yeah, embroidery has always been a hobby of mine since I was a teenager, and I'm glad to get back into it. I don't have my current project with me right at the moment, but I am getting back into more of my hobbies, which always makes me feel better when I can do something for myself. Another thing I did in March was me and my brothers and sisters FaceTime my dad for his birthday. His birthday is March 9th. My sister was the one who organized this, and I was really glad we were all able to do that. We all have separate lives now. You know, we're in all different kind of places. My one sister is in England. One brother is in Washington State. One brother is in Tennessee. One sister is in Alabama. I'm in Florida. One sister is in Indiana. We're all over the place now, which makes it kind of sad because I miss them so much. But I know we're all adults now and we all have our own lives, but I do miss being close with everybody. But we were all able to FaceTime our dad for his birthday, and that was really fun. I got to see them, see everybody, and wish him a happy birthday as well. And then my son had spring break during March, and that was nice. He, you know, has been doing virtual school at home, which has been very difficult this year. It's been a really difficult year, to say the least. But we had the spring break, and I just took it as like a vacation at home. We stuck to, you know, a similar routine, but it wasn't so, you know, we were more laid back. It wasn't so strict, and we just had a good time being off of school for that week. And then there was St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day actually landed in the middle of the Kindle Clout Readathon. I didn't do anything for St. Patrick's Day except for read. I read and I wore a green shirt. That's all I did. But we did have St. Patrick's Day in the month of March. And then me and my husband had our 8th wedding anniversary on March 19th. So we got married in 2013 on March 19th. And so we've been married for 8 years. And it feels a lot longer than that. We ate out. We ate at a Chinese restaurant, me, him, and our 2 boys. It was a new place that we had never tried before. So we went there. And we had a nice time. We also went to the beach for the first time in March since last summer. We went to Panama City Beach. We usually go to another beach, but this time we decided to go to Panama City. And that was kind of a mistake because you know, of course, that's like where most spring breakers go. And there was still a lot of that going on. So it was really hard to find a place to be. But anyway, it was double red flag day. So that meant you couldn't get in the water. It was too rough to get in the water, but you couldn't anyway because we did stick our toes in and it was super cold. The water is still too cold to swim in. But it was really nice going to the beach anyway. But it was very foggy and misty. I've never been to the beach where it had been like that. It was pretty cool to see. The boys still played in the sand. They made sand castles. We sat there, you know, it was a breeze blowing and the waves crashing onto the shore, you know. I love being at the beach. It's so peaceful. I told my husband, I said, oh, I wish I would have brought a chair and a book and I could have just sat out there and read. Like I could have just, that's like one of my favorite places. But I did get sunburn, which I am a very, very, very fair, sensitive skinned person. And I didn't put it on any sunscreen because it was so cloudy. And I know that you can still get sunburn even when it's cloudy. But I mean, it was no sun. I mean, obviously a sun because I got sunburned. But I didn't think that I would get sunburned, but I did. You probably can still see yeah, you can still see the the light stripe on me. But anyway, I told my husband, I said, okay, just don't ever let me forget to put sunscreen on again. And then I've actually participated, or not, you know, not live as a guest, but there have been live shows on BookTube. Jess from Peace Love Books had a romance chat, and it was like 3 different categories, and it was like 45 minutes per category, and she would switch people on her channel. That was a lot of fun. I stayed on the whole chat, which was almost 3 hours long, but it was so much fun. I really didn't talk very much during the I didn't have a lot to say, a lot to chat about in the comments through the historical romance part, because I'm just not a huge historical romance reader. I do read a little bit, but not enough to really like chat and know a lot about. But that was super fun, watching them talk and then chatting in the comments with everybody. I also watched Tamika and Ashley, I think is her name, do the Taboo Book Club live discussion, where we had read Dirty Kisses by Kenya Wright for the month, and that was super fun to watch and chat with. I also participated in the Heather from Heya Booktubes had the religion and romance live discussion, and that was super fun to watch. It was a really great discussion. I mean, everything they talked about and then what we talked about in the chat was really great discussion, and I'm really glad that I was able to watch that. And then I have watched a couple of the Tuesday read-alongs. Sometimes I don't remember, but I do watch them when I can. And yeah, so those are some fun booktube things I've been doing as well. Anyway, that's all I have for the month of March. Let me know what you've been doing in the month of March. I hope you've had a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.